tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. To James. Here comes the screen. Chance here for LeBron. The shot, almost.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Beverly to Paul George. Kawhi Leonard. Can't connect.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Short jumper off the mark. Danny Green to Davis. Cousins to Davis. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Big finish at the rim.
That probably won't be attributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
James to Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. David.
Leonard to Beverly. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
James into the front court. Down by one. Down low for Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Hey,
to Beverly. Down low for Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 of 4 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LBJ has it. To Davis. Scores from the post. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Leonard knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Williams to Beverly. Williams. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Davis. Able to convert inside. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, now 4 for 9.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here's Rondo with it. His team on top by 13. And a putback slam. He was ready. Danny Green sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys holding the big lead. Clippers have it. Strong finish for Paul George.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's James controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. To James. Sizing up the defense. LeBron, tough matchup against George. And gets to the basket. Beverly to Bamutek. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Bamutek. To the rim, lays it hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Davis. Nice pass to set things up and count the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated.
Champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way.
Some will never even dare to try. Some